Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We don't know what time of day you are listening in, but this is BE Bonafide.
With your girls, Brittany and Erica, we're tuning in with us a few minutes of your day. I give you the tools for a bona fide lifestyle. Yes. Welcome back,
y'all.
guys.
Here
Yeah,
we
Erica, how are you?
I'm tired. I'm really tired. It's a life. It's a life I live.
Yes. It's the life you live. I am also
Yeah.
tired, but we are also recording about almost 11:30, 10:30 your time at night. So I think it's all good. But yes, welcome back. Happy New Year again. Welcome back to our second episode of this season, season 2. So happy to have you guys back.
And we're back and we're live. Look at us.
We're on video. Hey guys.
Hi.
Yeah. But for you guys, go ahead.
For those of you that are new to our channel, this is BE Bonafide, and we are all about authenticity and challenging your own perspective on whether you're living this one life true to yourself. So welcome in and join us on this journey of self-discovery.
Yes. And so we didn't do this last week, but we usually have a segment called Say What?
Say what?
And this is our positive news segment because we are all about positivity. And so I have an article, some news. I'm not sure when it took place, but the article is entitled Kansas Man. Well, it took place in Kansas, obviously, but Kansas man mowing lawns, for free helps raise over $700,000 for an elderly woman in need. And so this was really cool because there's this man, his name is Spencer. He worked for a local mowing company, and he was contacted by the city about this woman named Beth because she wasn't maintaining her lawn. Basically, her lawn was overgrown. And so they contacted him. He went over to her because they were going to charge her $240 for maintenance, and she couldn't afford it because she's an elderly woman. And so he went over to her. She told him her story, and he, felt for her. So he mowed her lawn for free, which she was so excited that he was able to do that. And so he recorded the moment where he told her that he was going to mow her lawn, and that went viral and got a lot of people's attention. And so it went from that to where people saw that and they wanted to help out Beth even more. So what happened was with Spencer, he created a GoFundMe page with a goal of raising $100,000 because people, what they wanted to do with the money was to help her with accessibility issues. So to create a ramp, repairing her driveway, and adding like a chairlift. Like I said, she was an elderly woman. And so they ended up raising a lot more than that. They had 28,000 people contribute to the GoFundMe page.
Wow.
Including someone including somebody who donated $2,500. Like one donor donated that much. And so that was really cool. And so just to see how it looks when people do come together for a good cause, using their money in a positive way and to bring up somebody else. So that was really cool. And I wanted to share that with you guys.
Okay. That's really positive news.
Yes, very positive.
It's amazing how like those GoFundMes, like they just like go crazy, especially like with a viral video like that. Like just people just
because you remember when we talked about the guy. You remember when we talked about the guy who worked at Burger King for what was it 25 years, and he had a GoFundMe page, and that his story went viral and how much they raised for him. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that I mean, that's just. I mean, I don't even know how. I don't know how if I would ever like get that touch to like donate to something like I don't know. I guess I would. I don't know. What about you? Would
Mm-hmm.
you like if you like really felt
Um,
touched about a story? Would you donate?
it just depends. If I knew them, and I guess the question too is if you know them, like you've
Yeah.
heard of them, you know them through somebody else, does that make you more likely to donate? But
Hmm.
if it's like a stranger, I
I
don't
mean,
know. Honestly, I
twenty
feel
five
bad
hundred
that I'm
dollars.
not flat out saying yes.
I mean, $2,500 in one donation is kind of steep. I'm just
I mean, if you talk about $2,500, then probably no. Oh, actually, like definitely no. If I'm gonna be honest,
yeah.
but giving to somebody, if I really felt inclined and touched by their story, I had the extra money, then yes, I could see myself doing that. Hmm.
Mm. Okay. Okay. I just I wonder what I'm sorry, I have a lot of questions about this. I wonder like was the story like attached to a GoFundMe? Like or did people just like research, oh I wonder how I can donate? I don't know. I'm just my
It's
wheels
possible
is
because
turning.
I feel like there are people, even like businesses, who are looking for opportunities to donate. They get that back, when it's
Oh,
taxes time. Yeah. Or, they don't get it back, but
yeah,
how that
write
works for
offs.
businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right off. So, that or people, that's the perfect way to go to see how you can give back to somebody. So I can see somebody doing that too.
Yeah, thank you for the article. That was pretty interesting, very motivating, inspiring.
Yes. Yes.
um
Of course, you're
so
welcome.
so we're moving on to our introspection confession. And
I'm
today
excited
we're
about
gonna
this one.
oh, are you?
Accountability. Yes, let's
Yes.
go.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about don't talk about it, be about
Yes.
it.
Don't talk about it, be about it
Hmm.
because y'all, for our veteran bona fide baddies and daddies, you guys, if you were with us in season 1, then you should have at this point thought about who you are, what kind of authentic life you want to live, what that would look like for you. And so now, this year, 2025, okay, we've thought about it. We talked about it. Now let's be about it. Let's stop talking and let's actually take action. And so that's what our topic today is about. And I'm excited about this.
Me too. Me too. So we're gonna talk about don't talk about it, be about it. So today, um, on this topic, I think that we should start off by talking about our goals, of course, and making
Mm-hmm.
goals. Now, at the beginning of the year, usually everybody makes New Year's resolutions. We all got these
They
goals.
do.
We're going to do all these things this year. We're going to achieve all these things. But I think one step that we all forget to do when we're creating these goals is you
Mm-hmm.
also have to create actions to get to the goals. So,
Yes, very true.
baby steps. So
Baby
you can say,
steps.
yeah, you can say I want to lose 50 pounds this year. Okay, let's do that. How? How are we
Mm-hmm.
gonna get there? How are we gonna lose that weight? I want to get a new job,
Yeah.
or I want to make this much money. Okay, how you gonna get there? You got to
Mm-hmm.
lay out your foundation in order to get up that hill to meet that goal.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So,
I think is that one thing I've learned recently, because I feel like I've had a lot of major goals, like
mhm,
big goals. And so realizing the importance of breaking them down into
mhm,
smaller steps, like you said, baby steps. And then sometimes even breaking them down into even smaller baby steps from those baby steps. Especially if you have a large goal that requires a lot, sometimes it can really take those small steps and then continuous effort to get you where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, breaking down those steps is important.
So we need to create baby steps or an action list.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Go ahead.
So I also think that when we create these goals, these action lists to get to those goals, I think it's also important for us to celebrate ourselves when we actually meet those goals.
Yes. Like
So,
those small wins.
hmm I seen something online and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. There was like this
Hmm.
group of girls. They had made their goals for the year and they wrote their goal on like a wine bottle. And I
Oh.
when they met or meet the goal, they get to open the
Hmm.
bottle and celebrate. So
Oh,
for
I
every
like that.
goal, they labeled that goal on a wine bottle or whatever. And if you don't drink, you could do something else. You could do a favorite treat. You can't open it
True.
until
You can do a
but yeah.
stack of money.
Ooh.
I like that
You know
one.
what I thought about though? I was like, I like wine. I do like wine. And
Hmm.
I like other alcohols too. But um I would be fine with like purchasing like a couple of like back massage gift cards or stuff
Ooh.
like that. And then when I meet my goal, I get to go get that done.
That's like a
Getting
high level rewarding system. I love
mm,
that.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to think about what I would do now. Because I didn't mention a stack of money. You didn't mention some massages.
Massages, getting your nails done, get your hair done.
Yeah,
Like,
getting something like you
mm-hmm,
really, really love that would, motivate you to reach your goals. Okay. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Thinking different up in here. I love it.
Yes.
No, that's really good. But overall, guys, just for this year, life is too short. If we're being honest, life is too short. We have this one life to live. We're thinking about, we've been on this journey of authenticity, wanting to examine whether we want to live differently. And so I ask you to really stay focused this year. I would love for all our bona fide baddies and daddies to reach all of the goals that we have to be on to accomplish living an authentic life. And so like Erica was talking about goals, like actually thinking about a goal that we want to accomplish, like really, and
Mm-hmm.
as you thought about, and even the people who are new, because we can't forget about the people who are just joining us. If you haven't taken that step to think about what an authentic life would look like for you, just think about what makes you happy, like what makes your soul smile. I would say, like, what makes you the happiest like you've ever been. And then if things were perfect for you, if nothing like stood in your way of having the life that you wanted, what would that look like? And then make a step for your first goal to turn into baby steps to accomplish that.
Right.
Um, and so yeah, so again, like we talked about in the last podcast, we do not have this podcast just to talk. This is to actually help people and help ourselves become better and to be able to say, basically at the end of our lives, we have no regrets. We live life how we wanted to. And this is
Mm-hmm.
something very serious to take. And I'm excited for this journey. I really am because I
Yes.
feel like we both have started to take steps to live the life that we want. And I want to bring as many people with us as we can.
Me
And
too.
so, yeah, Erica, I don't know for you if you have a baby step or a goal, let's say a goal that you're working towards and have a baby step for, just so we can give, everybody some examples. of what that might look like?
Um, so maybe I could say one of my goals this year is to increase my income by at least 10,000 minimum. But
Okay.
my
Okay.
goal max is maybe, or not max, there is no max, trust me. But
Right.
somewhere between 10 and 20,000. Um I mean,
Okay.
just because I know that the job that I work in, that I could definitely be making more at what I do. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
definitely a goal of mine.
So that's a
Baby,
major goal. Baby steps.
it
So how do we
is.
baby step that?
So, baby steps. So I definitely already have my resume. I'm also trying to put myself in very specific situations or projects to get experience to appeal to certain jobs that I am interested in.
Mm,
Also, working on
smart.
certifications to be more appealing to other employers. And I mean, those are just
Okay.
some of the things. And then, of course, you got to
Yeah.
apply. Um, Networking, you
Right.
know,
That's important.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you are
those are
on
just,
it.
yeah. What about you?
No. I wish you the best with your goal. It's coming, girl. It is coming. It is gonna happen for you. I'm claiming it. Yes.
Yes.
But for me, it's financially focused too.
Yeah.
For me, my authentic life does not involve me working for someone for all streams of my income. Doesn't
Hmm.
require, it doesn't rely on me working on one having one opportunity to make money. And so for me, as I mentioned in the last episode, I do have a part-time job. Last year I quit my job of 6 years. And this is to pursue the authentic life that I see for myself, where I'll have established other streams of income for myself. And right now I have at least one additional one. This will be one when we start to monetize in the future. And then there's another idea that I have. And so there are three ideas I have that are business related to me starting a business or having one and growing it. So with that, um, so the goal is to increase my income with multiple sources, multiple streams. And a baby step is for me is the one that I already have, which is a handmade jewelry business that I have. How to increase that because that's the one that's already established. So
Okay.
that how to increase the revenue. So going to vendor events, partnering with people. But the first step to figure that out is to finish my business plan, which I was looking at right before this podcast. So I'm excited about that and the different areas I have to grow with it. So that's my baby step.
Awesome. Okay. You
Yes.
got some big things going this year too, girl.
I am I'm trying, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of work, but
Yeah.
I'm up for the challenge.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little work, especially if it's something that you really, really want. So,
Mhm.
okay, okay. I I would say that on those bottles, I'm kind of going back to your little. It doesn't even have to be a bottle. Treats, whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, that's one way to, I guess, kind of like motivate yourself. But you do have to
Mhm.
remember in midst of doing your baby steps that you must remind yourself of your why. Why are you doing this?
Yes, we
And
talked a
what
lot
is
about that last season.
like why are you like why is this your goal? Why is this your end
Mhm.
goal? And then
Yep.
what can you do to remind yourself every day
That's
of
a
your
good
why?
one. That's a good one. And sometimes just having, say, your vision board or just having a sticky note as at the door when you walk out. Sometimes that might not be enough. For some people it will be, but for some people you may get so I'm talking to myself is what I'm doing. Talking You may get so used to seeing the sticky note or the vision board. You just it's just like another paper on the wall or something. And so sometimes there's other things you need to do to remind yourself of the why.
I'll tell you one thing. I got weight goals, body goals this year,
Okay.
and I don't need a sticky note in the morning. I have a reminder every time I try to put on some of my favorite clothes. Girl, it's time to get in that gym a little bit harder.
Oh my
It's time to
goodness.
push back from the table just a little bit.
You're so funny.
This is your why. Your why? Because you
Yeah,
cannot fit these clothes.
that is so
That is
funny.
why.
Yes. So for something like that, yeah, that is hilarious. Well, I'm glad you have your daily reminder for your weight goal. That's awesome. That is going to be a goal that you will achieve.
We gonna hope so, because that's been a constant reminder every day. Why for a
Yeah.
long time, and
Well, maybe it's
I
still
can't
not
get it
strong
together.
enough. You still need another one. I think sometimes maybe you need an accountability partner. Maybe you have to put that past yourself. Like some goals, that you work on for a while, you have those reminders of your why and they still
Yeah.
don't happen. Then it's like, okay, I need to bring somebody else in to, to help me. I will hold you accountable. If you want me to, I will be
Whew.
your accountability partner.
Look here, baby. During Christmas,
Yes.
I was
Christmas is
looking.
something different.
Listen, I was looking back at them holiday photos.
Uh,
Oh my God. I need to hang that picture up. That is my wife. You over here looking
No,
like
for
Mrs.
real.
Claus.
Oh no, not Mrs. Claus. Oh my goodness. No, but for real, you know what? You joking, but that might be what you need. Because I remember when I lost all that weight, and then I look back at my pictures, and I was like, why ain't nobody tell me I look like that? And it made me
Exactly.
not want to go back there like ever again, even though I got close. Like I'm bordering it now. I'm about to lose it all again when we talking. I'm being serious this year. But
You
yeah,
know what?
sometimes you need accountability partner.
You know what's making me accountable right now? Looking in this camera, baby. You got to work on it. Y'all keep me accountable.
It is so funny.
But
Oh
yeah.
man. But yeah, sometimes you do. If you've tried all that you can to, put your why out there to constantly remind yourself to reach your goal and it's still not happening again, life is too short. Don't keep wasting your time on something that you know is not going to be effective for you. And just think about how you can get to your goals even faster if you change like some of your methods. Erica, I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you. I'm talking to everybody, including myself.
I'm
But
listening though. I'm listening. We here. Hmm.
yeah, so I just ask that you think about that because, I mean, honestly, if you think and just to hit it home even harder, like to limit the amount of time that you're wasting, to think about how much better life would be if you were living it authentically. Just think about how special you are and the moves that you want to make in order to, let's say that you're holding back from pursuing this authentic life. Just think about the people that you could impact. Think about the lives you could change because you do have something maybe that even God is waiting for you to give to someone else, but you haven't reached a certain point because you're not motivated enough to get there or you're afraid. Again, the journey of authenticity is one
Yes.
of sacrifice.
It
It is
is.
definitely one of sacrifice. So just think about how finding a way to motivate yourself and get you to your path faster. And again, where it's not just about going down any path, it's about a path that's authentic to you. So throughout this whole journey of your goals, make sure that these goals are authentic to you and you're not trying to pursue something based off what somebody else wants. And we're not people pleasing this year. We're not going to do that. So along the whole way, stay focused and really evaluate if the goals that you want, again, are what you want to be authentic in your life, the impact that you can make, the things that are waiting for you on the other side of making that change, and what methods you need to take in order to make that happen, even if that includes including other people to help you be more accountable. Again, guys, I don't know if you guys can hear this in me. I'm convicted to tell you guys that we're not playing games this year. No playing.
We ain't gonna just talk about it. We're gonna be about it. Okay.
Again, yes.
So that just brings me to some of our quotes for today. I say quotes, yes. I couldn't pick just one. So our quote for today, when it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps.
Love it. So relevant.
Yes,
by who?
Exactly. Confucius.
Who's the quote by? Confucius. Okay.
And our second one is, things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow. I hope that stings for some people because it stung for me.
Yeah. You get my crumbs.
Yeah. But I
You
mean
get my
that's literally what it's saying though. So yeah, that one hit hard. Okay. Now those are some really good quotes. You guys listen up. Yeah, very relevant to today. I love it. But again, guys, for our new listeners, there's always some segment of homework. Even though I feel like as we've been talking, I've been giving out homework like here and there.
You give it to I quit this. I quit this school. I'm dropping out.
No, again, it's the podcast has a purpose, and it's to help people reach certain goals. So again, all our veteran bona fide baddies and daddies, you guys have had the time to think about what an authentic life looks for you. And now it's time to think about a specific goal, one goal. If you think you can do better, go ahead, add 1 to 2 more goals onto your plate. Honestly, do that. But think about what goal is going to take you in that direction of the authentic life that you see for yourself, and then break that down. And for the new bona fide baddies and daddies, your goal is just to think about what an authentic life looks for you, and then do the same thing as our veteran listeners. It sounds simple, right? It's so simple, but it's really not. But because it takes a lot of inner thought, inner evaluation of who you are. You got to go back to thinking if you're a people pleaser, of how you're living your life now is even how you want to live it. We talked about so much last season. Please do also go back and listen to some of our episodes. If that would help you on this journey for this homework this week, please do that.
I guess this is it.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for joining us again this week. Join us next week. As we'll continue to surprise you with topics. There will be a post, if there isn't already, about asking you guys, any insight that you have into the podcast, to our episodes, anything you want us to talk about in the future. We are all game for that. We want to hear about it. And so, again, our social media accounts we have an Instagram and a Facebook. Are you good? What is going on?
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay,
just
this is a
thinking-
laugh attack.
It's just like, okay, we're gonna wrap this up.
I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go back to
That was. I am not used to being on camera. This is not natural
I know,
for me.
it's so weird. I was like, I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm gonna go back to what we usually say. Well, join us next week as we surprise you again with our next introspection conception. As we mentioned before, we would love to hear your feedback on social media. By now, there should be a post already on our Instagram and our Facebook pages, just asking you for your feedback on last year's episodes, on episodes or topics that you want to hear from us, like in the future. Just things that you think are important to consider on this path to authenticity is what we want to hear. We're open to it. We would love it. But our Instagram is learning2be_bonafide, and Facebook is b.e.bonafide podcast. And so thank you guys so much again for joining us this week. We hope that you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.